We have started one chapter, that is management. Our first chapter, that is management. We have started first chapter, that is management. Is it clear? And in management, this is your first chapter of first book, that is management. You can say the basics of management. In this chapter, this is in this chapter, first term which we use is management. Let us recapitulate first chapter, which I had already covered in my online class. Some of the portion I am recapitulating it so that certain reinforcement is given to the topic, that is management. Right? What is management? In simple terms, management is working with and through others. This is the simple terms we can say. Then management means working with and through others. Working with and through others. It is defined as creating an internal environment where individuals working together in a group can perform their task effectively and efficiently. Creating an internal environment where individuals working together in a group can perform their task effectively and efficiently. That is called management. Right? Where individuals working together in a group. Individuals, they work together in a form of group as a teamwork. Right? So this is the definition of management. Now in this definition, you must see two words, effectively and efficiently. What does the word effective means? Effectively. What does it mean, effectively and efficiently? Let us try to understand what is effectively and efficiently. I hope definition is clear. What is management? There are two terms associated with management, that is effectively and efficiently. Efficiently. Effectively and efficiently. Effectively means to achieve target that is effective, that we have achieved our objective or target. This is effectiveness. And efficiently means to achieve target or objectives with minimum resources. With minimum resources, or you can say cost. That is called efficiently. Right? Effectiveness and efficiently. A produces 100 unit in say 1 hour. B produces 100 unit in 2 hours. In this circumstances, both A and B are effective. Both are effective, but A is more efficient than B. A is more efficient than B. Why? Because A achieved the target in 1 hour and B achieved the target in 2 hours. Both achieved 100 units. 100 units. Right? So A is more efficient, B is less efficient, but both are effective. Is it clear? So what does the definition of management says? To achieve the goals and objective of the organization by working in a group. To achieve goals and objective of the organization in working in a group effectively and efficiently. Is it clear? Right? So this topic is over. Let's move on to our next topic. That was features or characteristics of management. Features, characteristics of management. Features or characteristics of management. ठीक है? Features and characteristics of management. ठीक है? First feature of management. Management is goal oriented process. Why we are managing the things properly? Why we are working together? Why we are working together in a group to achieve certain goals or targets? Management is done to achieve targets. You are managing your studies properly, then what target you want to achieve? To get good marks in 12th board examination, right? You are managing the things properly, managing your studies properly. It means your books are in order, you are giving proper time to your studies, you are listening to your teachers, you are giving your feedback, right? You are practicing questions. All these things include in management to achieve a goal of getting good marks, good percentage in various subjects, right? So management is also a goal oriented process. We want to achieve certain targets, say increase production by 10% or increase profit by 5%, etc. So that's why management is a goal oriented process, right? Is it clear? The next feature, we move on to next feature. What is the next feature of management? Management is a continuous process. Can you achieve, once you achieve your target, do you not manage your things in future? You will still manage your things in future, because organization, or a company is an ongoing process. It will go for indefinite period of time. So you manage the things in a continuous way. It's a continuous process. How it is a continuous process? How? Because these things carry on throughout the life. Planning, then goes to organizing, then staffing, then directing, then controlling, then again planning. Right? This process keeps on going till the life of any organization. So management is a continuous process. Planning, since it involves planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. These things move on. Right? Then third feature of management is pervasive. Management is pervasive. Why it is called pervasive? Because it is required in all type of organization, all type of organizations. Example, small organization, big organization, petrol pump, school, hospital, MNCs, etc. At all the places management is required. So that's why management is a pervasive function, right? The next function is management is an intangible force. Management is a intangible force. Is an intangible force. Why management intangible force? Its presence can be felt. But it cannot be seen. If everything is worked in a smooth way, in a systematic way in an organization, you can say that management of ABC Limited or XYZ Limited is very good. They are all managing their task. Or yeah, let's say SDFC Bank, you go to SDFC Bank, all your work has been done. They all are doing their job in a perfect position. So we can say that the management is there, right? So management is an intangible force. Its presence can be felt, but it cannot be seen. Clear? Next. Management is a group activity. Management is a group activity. From the definition, individuals working together in a group. It's a teamwork. No single person can manage all things in an organization, right? So management is a group activity because individuals work together in a group, put their effort together. There is a spirit of team spirit. There is a teamwork, since no single person can perform each and every task. So that's why management is a group activity, right? Then management is dynamic. Why it is dynamic? adaptation to changing environment, changing business environment, changing business environment, because management adapt itself to the changing requirement of technological environment, social environment, political environment. So that's why management is dynamic function. Is it clear? Then next, last is management is multi-dimensional. Why it is multi-dimensional? Work, people and operations. Management of work, people and operation. Management is multi-dimensional because it involves how to manage the work, how to manage the people as individuals and as group. As individuals and as group. Operational efficiency. Operational efficiency. Right? Operational efficiency and work. That's why management is multi-dimensional. So today we have finished the definition of management, then effectiveness and efficiency, and features of management. This much we have to complete today. Thank you.